A warm greetings from K.S.Rangasamy College of Technology. Myself Prakash P, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, K.S.Rangasamy College of Technology, Tiruchengood. Today we are discussing about the course of Applied Hydraulics and Pneumatics under the module of Fluid Power System. First of all, you should know what is by fluid power system. Fluid power, it is nothing but with the help of fluid under some pressure to generate, control and transmit power. Generally, fluid power includes hydraulics and pneumatics. Hydraulics is nothing but with the help of liquid pressure we can operate some mechanical function that we call as an hydraulics. Pneumatics is nothing but with the help of pressurized gas that produce some mechanical motion that is called as pneumatics. Some various hydraulic fluids are water, petroleum oil, water glycol, phosphate ester, water oil emulsion. These are the various different hydraulic fluid while we installing any kind of hydraulic system that should be considered. Properties of fluid: viscosity, lubrication, demulsibility, fire resistant, oxidation stability. These are the major properties of fluid. First one is the viscosity. Viscosity, it is nothing but ability of fluid flow resistant. Viscosity is generally inversely depend upon temperature. When temperature decreases, viscosity increases. What happens in hydraulic system means there is a fluid flow resistance happens. Similarly, the viscosity decreases means temperature increases. Due to decrease of viscosity, there is an internal flow of fluid leakage happen in that hydraulic system. Lubrication reduce friction, and the main purpose of lubrication that protect the internal system of hydraulic system that from any damage or wear. Next one is demulsibility. It is nothing but the ability of fluid that release from water. Next one is a fire resistant. Whenever the cylinder extends, there is an retraction and extension happen. Some heat transfer will occur in that fluid. So flash point and fire point as the major characteristic for fire resistant. Oxidation stability. This is the tendency of fluid react with the oxygen at minimum temperature near ambient. So while we choose any kind of fluid, these are the property you should consider while set up any kind of hydraulic system. The components of hydraulic system: reservoir, filter, pressure relief valve, hydraulic pump, direction control valve, flow control valve, and then actuators. Reservoir: for every hydraulic system, hydraulic fluid is a lifeblood. So the main purpose of reservoir is to store that hydraulic fluid. The size of the reservoir will vary depend upon the hydraulic system and application. And also extra space is also provided for that system to avoid overfilling as a result of oil expansion. Filter: the main purpose of filter, we can use it to remove the impurities from oil tank. The major concern regarding any hydraulic fluid is contamination. The rust, foreign particle and water are some contaminant that can cause the failure of any hydraulic system. Next one is the pressure relief valve. The main purpose of pressure relief valve, when the system having an excess pressure of oil, that will return back to that tank or reservoir when the pressure increases beyond that preset value. And then this is an important component which is required for every positive displacement pump. Where it is located means which is the pressure relief valve is connected at that outlet of the pump. Hydraulic pump, a pump which is considered as heart of every hydraulic system, because a pump, it is a component that converts the mechanical energy of fluid to hydraulic energy. Pump is a mechanical device that helps to transfer different fluids from one location to another. Hand pump and power driven pump are the two major categories of hydraulic pump. Piston pump, gear pump and vane pump are the important classification under power pumps. Direction control valve, DCV. Direction control valve controls the direction of flow of oil, which it performs extension and retraction of actuator. Next one is the flow control valve, FLC. Flow control valve controls the rate of flow of oil by which speed of extension or retraction happens of actuator, that is controlled with the help of flow control valve. Next one is the hydraulic actuator. Actuator produce some work. It convert hydraulic energy into mechanical energy. They are classified into two important type of actuating device. One is cylinder, another one is motor. Linear actuator, which is called as cylinder, and rotary actuator, which is called as a motor. You can see some basic hydraulic circuit. At bottom there is an reservoir. Above that reservoir there is a fixed displacement pump, and then above you can see the direction control valve. After that there is an actuator which is connected to the direction control, that is double acting cylinder, and you can see the right side there is a pressure relief valve. So these are the major components we can connect with simple hydraulic circuit. There are three conditions are there. At neutral position you can see how the fluid flow occurs. Similarly at forward stroke how the fluid flow occurs. Similarly the return stroke how fluid flow will happen in that particular hydraulic circuit. So at bottom there is a reservoir which is stored sufficient amount of hydraulic fluid. With the help of pump we can transfer the fluid from a reservoir to direction control valve. At neutral position how the fluid flow will occur means the port P and T which is closed. So there is no actuation which is for extension or retraction will not happen. How the fluid flow will move from reservoir to pump, pump to pressure relief valve, and return back to that reservoir. So when we are actuating the direction control valve on left hand side, how the fluid flow will happen? From reservoir to pump, pump to direction control valve, the fluid moves from P port to A port, which will moves into that double acting cylinder at head position of the cylinder. The cylinder will extended. What are the oil at rod end of the cylinder will stored into that tank. This is the forward stroke will happens in that particular basic hydraulic circuit. Similarly, you can see that when you are actuating the right hand side, how the fluid flow will occurs means reservoir to pump, pump to direction control valve, from P to B. What are the oil at rod end of the cylinder will moves the head position of the cylinder, will again it will stored into A to T. So which is stored into the tank. So these are the basic some hydraulic circuit, how extension and retraction will happen. So next advantage of fluid power system. Fluid power system are simple, we can easy to operate and can be controlled accurately. Multifunction control can also achieved with the help of fluid power system. Constant force is possible in fluid power system of special motion requirement, whether the work output moves a few millimeter or several meter per minute. So motion can be instantly reversed, either forward stroke or return stroke. Immediately we can reverse it with the help of fluid power system. Multiplication of smaller force to achieve greater force, that is the best example of with the help of Pascal's law. When you are applying the load with the help of smaller force, we can achieve the greater force, we can lift a heavy weight load. It can easily provide infinite and stepless variable speed control, which is difficult to get from other drives. So like gear drive or chain drive, which is difficult, but with the help of fluid power system we can vary the speed with the help of stepless variable speed can also achieved with the help of fluid power system. And parts of the hydraulic system are self lubricated because we are using hydraulic fluid within the system. So when we are actuating any system, the hydraulic fluid will move all around the components inside which we are connected, so it is self lubricated. Next one is the application of fluid power system. Agricultural lot of fluid power system are used. JCBs, tractor trailer, like that we are using a lot of application in agriculture, aviation. Similarly for industries like fabrication industry, foundry industry, glass industry, oil industry, plastic industry, printing industry, and etc. Construction equipments like cranes we are using, entertainment, roller coaster we are using, jigs and fixers, mining, robots, lot of applications in robot for pick and place robot. We are using both hydraulic and pneumatic, lot of hydraulic and pneumatic system which we are installed and used in robots. Material handling, when we are lift the load from, we can change the material from one place to another place with the help of hydraulic fluid power system applications. Similarly in vehicles, in vehicle brake system which is applied on with the help of fluid power system. Thanks for watching. Keep learning and growing.